The poor guy's stuck here. Ahoy everyone, my name is theSirhc and welcome back to another episode here on Satisfactory. Man, these guys are fun. This is actually the first time I've been able to bounce on them, but I've seen other people do it. And oh, he's starting to move though. This is gonna be harder. Woo! Yeah, pretty good view of the factory from up here though. I feel like I might die though if I do fall. Maybe if he brings us over to the water, we'll be fine. Oh, this is great. Man, I could do this all day. Woo! Alright, I guess that's enough. We'll have to do that again later. But let's get on with our projects today. So today we're going to head back into the M.A.M and do some more research. I want to focus on the quartz stuff because I know there's a map coming up soon that we can unlock. And I'd really like to get that so we can see where we are in the world and where we've explored and where we want to explore. But before we work on that, there are a couple of milestones we can research, or a couple of researches we can do. So let's grab, we've got a bit of coal now, so we can do this next sulfur one, which takes sulfur and coal. And that'll unlock the black powder recipe, and then we'll need to craft 50 of that for the next one. So we'll wait on that. We also have this other medicinal inhaler. We have the modular frames now, and I went and got a bunch of mycelia. So we can start that one. That one will take a little bit longer. But for this quartz one, we are going to need to craft a bunch of this quartz crystal. I think I only have like 46 raw quartz, so I can't just do it now. We're going to have to go find some. And for that, I think we can scan for it, but I think we'll go up in the ship to get a better view. So we might as well unlock the foundations here, the last of the tier 1 research. Finally get those ready for us. Definitely would have helped last episode working on our coal power plant, but oh well. Let's hop on the ship. Alright, we made it. I do have my parachutes, right? Okay.
More advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Oh, I wonder if we can see our coal plant from up here. It should be, yeah, I think it's right there. Let's see, let's zoom in with the photo mode. Oh yeah, you can see all the coal stacks. Look at that. Wow, you can really zoom in far. You can see it perfectly there. Oh, isn't she lovely? Over there in that little canyon. Oh, that's nice. Very cool. So now that we have a nice view, let's do a little scan for the raw quartz. See if we have any nearby. Well, this isn't looking good. Oh, there they are. We got 1,500 meters that way, and then 1,500 that way, 1,800 that way. And is that it? Definitely need to do a little bit of a travel. I think we've kind of gone that way a little bit, and honestly, like that forest there with the big trees sort of scares me, so I think we're gonna go that way. We actually, when we landed on this planet, we landed somewhere over there. It might even be like right in that area, or maybe it's farther away. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we'll head over that way through the forest and see if we can get ourselves some of that delicious quartz. Well, it looks like that research we just did unlocked a new recipe for the inhaler. We've got this one now out of alien organs and mycelia, which is nice because I've been having trouble finding the bacon agaric, enough of those to make the inhalers. I was just gonna bring pale berries and the nuts and the mycelia with me, and then craft the inhalers if we found any more of the mushrooms. But now I can just craft a whole bunch of these ahead of time. This will be much nicer. Well, it looks like I reached the end of the forest, and I think I'm getting close. Let's do a little ping, see where it is. Oh, right there. We got a couple of them right on the ledge there. Wow, that's a nice deep valley. Oh, I bet we could go up there. That's not just background stuff. Like, I think that's a background skybox mountain, but that one we can definitely get up to eventually. That looks cool. So we need to get down to that ledge. We might be able to get across here. I think I'll just go around though. Looks like we do have some like iron nodes around here. And what is this thing? Oh, it's a thing that shoots out little flies. Oh, that's gonna be really hard to hit. Oh shoot! Where's my Xenobasher? There it is. Smash. Okay. At least they're one-hit kills. Smash. Okay. The rebar gun, definitely not the right weapon for that. Let's heal up here. Oh, and there they are. We just need to head down here. Anything along the cliff face? Anything down there protecting it? Looks like there's one spitter that I think is already trying to spit at us. Let's head down here and face him. Smash. Is he stuck? Oh, is there? Oh, there's another one. Yep. Okay. Gotta be careful. Did I miss there? Wait. Did he hit his friend? I saw a fire explosion, and his friend went down. A little hard to see right now. Ouch. There we go. And I think I'll have to wait until morning to get some more stuff done. Oh, is that a good slime in those rocks? I wonder. No. No, really? You can just reach it through there. Come on, devs. You guys really need to get better at blocking things off. It's laughable. Oh, and there's a yellow one in here. Do you think we can do that again? Right. Oh. Yep, we sure can. Wow. That was some easy slugs. Didn't need explosives or anything. And the sun is rising. We're starting to get some very, very harsh orange light. And here is the quartz. So I did bring some personal miners with me. We can throw these down. Get those on our bar. Just push those. Yep, click. Put those down. We might have to bring some power down here. In fact, I honestly should just ran poles right away so we could run some machines. But at least we can start getting some of this quartz. And I also picked up the M.A.M. You can only have these special buildings, you can only have one at a time in the world. So I picked it up so I could bring it out here and we can do some research on site. I guess we're also going to need a workbench. Oh, look at all these foundations and walls that we unlocked. So workbench is under production. Yeah, craft bench right here. This is like what we have in our hub, but a portable version, or one we can place down wherever. Okay, we should have plenty of the quartz now, so we can hop on over here to the craft bench, go to quartz crystal, and just start crafting away. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, I should have just brought power and brought a constructor. Although, a hot tip, if you do have a lot of stuff to manually craft, you can hold down space instead of click, and then you can put something heavy on your keyboard to have it craft for you. And there is our 100 quartz crystal, so we should have everything for this crystal oscillator research. We can start that. Nice 3-second quick research. And that unlocks signal technology. Is that the map? Or is this one going to be the map? So we need 5 of these crystal oscillators. For that we need 36 of the quartz crystal, 28 cable, and 5 reinforced iron plates for 2 of them. I guess we'll just craft them manually. It'll probably take as long as it would to run power back. And we have 6 of the crystal oscillators. Let's throw those into here. Ah, there's the map. Okay, so we need 10 of the oscillators and 10 beacons. Oh, we have a car, the Explorer. And we have this radio control unit, which looks like it takes aluminum sheets. And I know aluminum is a kind of a high tier metal, so I'm sure we won't need that for a while. But let's get working on this. Oh, and we ran out of cable. We're one short of being able to unlock the map. And instead of just going back to the base like probably a reasonable person would do, I scanned for another node. Let's get our weapon on the hotbar, and let's get our other weapon on the hotbar as well. Take care of these guys real quick before we do our work. Oh, this is so much better with this Xenobasher. Not as big of a problem when you're not trying to shoot them with a one-shot gun. Okay, I wonder if those come back. Oh, there's... Oh, I guess I should pick up that alien carapace from the other one. So now we can get some copper from here and craft our own wire and cable. Oh crap, guys, now I feel dumb. I had wire on me. Why didn't I just craft the cable? I had wire on me. Okay, let's craft these last 2 oscillators. And then I'm gonna need some beacons, which hopefully I have the stuff for. So we'll need an equipment workbench. We'll just throw that down here as well. And beacon. Oh yeah, we can definitely make some of those. I think I just need 1 more, but I'll make another one because I want to leave a beacon here. And then we can go here and quartz. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. 5 minutes and we will have a map. I think while that's doing that, I am gonna run the power back to the base. Wow, it is really beautiful out here. This game is gorgeous. But like out here in the desert, it doesn't seem to be as much fog as in other biomes, so you can see super clearly. I can see the sky a lot more clearly than I usually can, which it seems like this planet must have 2 stars that it's orbiting or something, because that definitely doesn't look like a moon. Like that's a moon over there, and it seems to be reflecting light off of it. So there must be like a really dim star that we have up in the sky, and then obviously we have the daytime normal star that's super bright, and we have a couple of moons moving around. But yeah, I was just looking around here waiting for day or night to end. I like the nighttime, but it is kind of hard for recording just because of the light, especially when things get kind of foggy. Like when we come in here, all of a sudden the mood kind of changes and it's a little bit harder to see as clearly. Wait a sec, is that what I think it is? Let's zoom in on there. Just a lone green slug out in the middle of nowhere. That one looks kind of purplish. I think that's the purple slug, or at least one of them that we need to find to finish the power slug research. Although it seems very suspicious that it's out in the middle of the open. I'm sure there's some sort of big like boss monster protecting that thing. And our research should be done, so let's take a look. Frequency mapping. Research finished.
The map has been unlocked.
Map. What button is that? Z? Oh, there it is. Oh, does it even show every place that I've already explored? It must. Wow, okay. And we can change... Oh, that's cool. So we can change what we can see. Oh, this is cool. We got a lot of stuff we can configure. We can change like where we can see these beacons. So if we don't want to see the coal plant at all, we can turn it off, or we can turn it on when we're near to it. We got filters here. We can change whether we see stuff on either the compass or the map. That is cool. Let's hide the menu though and just take a look at this thing. Can I can't like zoom this out. I mean, I can zoom this out, but I can't enlarge the window, can I? So when we landed in our drop pod, we landed somewhere over here in this area. We came down here to find those iron nodes, set up our hub there. I've done most of my exploring out in this area. So here's that big canyon right by our house. There is the Fuchsia Lake with the coal plant in there. I've explored some of this jungly area. I'm not sure why this is all opened up in here, because I'm pretty sure I haven't been through any of that. That looks like it's the desert area that's right off this cliff. So I don't know why that's all opened up. I definitely haven't seen much or any of that. But yeah, we just came up here. There's a nice like road that kind of goes all the way through here, right through here. And then, yeah, that's where we are right now with our quartz. One thing that would be really nice for this is if they colored the biomes, or if you had like an option to switch to a biome map versus just this topographical map. It'd be really nice just for seeing where everything is and like what kind of area it's in. But anyways, let's check in the M.A.M and see what we unlocked now with the map. So we have radar technology. For that, we're going to need 100 oscillators, heavy modular frames. I haven't unlocked those yet, and beacons. I think with the radars, we can, it says right here, reveals an area around itself on the map. The area grows over time to a max. Placing the tower higher up increases the max area revealed. So we can open up all parts of the map with that. And then we also have radio signal scanning. That I'm not sure what that's for. Unless maybe that's for finding like the crash pods, if you can scan for those. Well, that's weird. My game just crashed. It just froze here. Come on, game, you can do this. Never mind, the game wasn't crashing. That was actually my hard drive dying. The hard drive that this game is installed on, which is why it froze up like that. Lost a bit of stuff. I don't have the best backup habits. Lost a lot of my like YouTube graphics and intros and stuff, but luckily didn't lose anything that I can't replace. I can remake all that stuff. We didn't lose this world. These world saves must be backed up to Steam or maybe even Satisfactory servers. Not entirely sure, but I'm real glad that I don't have to start over on here. Also, I did learn, some of you have maybe even told me in the comments already, but you can actually build multiple M.A.Ms. I just kind of figured that you couldn't because I know you can only have one hub and one space elevator in the world, so I figured it was the same for all the special buildings. I'm actually kind of curious, can you run like 2 researches at the same time? I'm assuming not. But anyways, let's get back to work here. So I really want this car, and I think it's the only thing that we can really unlock now. Here we're gonna need motors for that. We're gonna need the heavy modular frames for that, and this we're going to need aluminum sheets. So this is kind of all that we have left for now in the quartz tree. And for that, we're going to need 10 more oscillators. And instead of handcrafting them anymore, I do have power coming out to here. So I'm going to tear down all this, set up a couple of miners on these quartz nodes. We can pick up all of these. And I know there's iron like right around the corner there. And there's copper just a little bit farther down, which means we can just set up a oscillator crafting area right here. Well, I went ahead and built ourselves a little factory here on the cliff edge. Used the foundations for the first time since we just unlocked those, and I think this thing looks pretty good. All the machines are nice and lined up. All the belts are straight. We got nice clean 90-degree turns in here. Ooh, it looks good. It looks real nice. Let's get this thing started. We just gotta hook up the power from here to there, and everything should start to run. So we've got some miners over there mining up the raw quartz and crafting it into the crystal quartz, and then, or quartz crystal, whatever it's called. And then the rest of this is for crafting up cables and the reinforced iron plates, which are the other parts we need to craft the crystal oscillators. So we're belting in iron and copper from over on the other side of this mountain. So over here we have that copper node that I found earlier. So we've got a miner working on there, feeding into 4 different smelters. And then we're just taking the output from one of these because that's all that we need for making the cables. And we got that getting belted all along here. And then up ahead here we have an iron node. We got the same setup with 4 smelters. Here we're taking all of the outputs and sticking it onto this belt, and then both of these get belted down this ramp here and into our factory. So on the left here we got the iron getting split off. This iron gets put into these first 2 constructors right here. These 2 are making iron rods, getting put out the back. And then that gets split up into these 3 constructors making screws, which are getting sent on down to the assemblers down at the end there. And then on the other side, we've got copper coming into these first 2 constructors, coming down this line and getting split off. So that's getting turned into wire. And then the wire is getting sent into this constructor, which is crafting the cables. And that goes into the storage container. The iron that got split off at the beginning gets belted around over top of the wire there. Gets split off into these 2 machines, which are crafting the iron plates. And those get sent over to here and into these assemblers. So those are crafting the reinforced iron plates. And then that's all coming out the backside here and into this storage container. And then we have the 2 miners on either side getting belted into 4 constructors each, and all crafting this this quartz crystal here. So we're getting a lot of this stuff. We definitely don't need We probably don't need this much, at least. Is this one working? What's going on here? Oh, I forgot to connect the belt there. Okay, now we should be good, I think. Everything's running. Looks like it. All right. So we're just storing all this stuff up for now because in order to craft the crystal oscillators automatically, we need the manufacturer, which is like the constructor or the assembler, but it takes 3 ingredients. So for now, we're gonna have to craft these manually, and it looks like we can craft 14 of them. And there we have 10 of them that we need for the research over here. So we'll go to quartz. We got that explorer. Start research. All right. And I guess while we're doing that research, we can just watch this factory work away. And I tried to fit this factory into the landscape here. So like we have some trees just in the middle of the factory. I didn't want to tear those down, so I just sort of built around them. We got another tree over here as well with the belt just going around it. Tried to stay out of their way. And as far as these foundations, I tried to stick them as low to the ground as I could so they weren't just a big flat surface above the ground. In fact, here I even have slopes going along this middle part because the ground is a little bit higher back there than it is up here. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look like I tried not to destroy nature, basically. Trying to work with the landscapes and work with the nature around here. And I think it makes it look a lot nicer. Man, just look at this thing churning away. I think this is my favorite part of the game, is just when you get everything built, just watching it run, watching everything moving around nicely. Oh, it's good. It's so good. All right, so we should have the research done for our explorer. Let's take a look. Confirm. Research finished.
New building unlocked.
New building. Did we get like a garage or something? Transportation. Oh, the building is the car. And oh no, I was afraid of this. We cannot build this yet because it requires motors and heavy modular frames. We don't have those unlocked yet. Oh, I wanted to drive around so badly. And it looks like to unlock the parts we need to first do this advanced steel production milestone. And before we do that, we have to do the basic steel production milestone. So that is not going to get done today. Although, you know, I'm pretty disappointed we can't get the Explorer. But there is another set of wheels that we can unlock here. We do have this tractor and truck station. We got this milestone we can check out. So let's throw these items in there, launch the pod, and you know what,
Milestone
let's jump on
reached.
the pod too.
Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock or collect parts.
I didn't really have a reason to come up here. I just really enjoy the view. And maybe one of these times this ship will actually give in and take us to space, take us back to the mothership someday. Maybe. Oh well. So now we've unlocked this truck station here, which we can use to load and offload the tractor. That's kind of cool. So there should be some sort of input. Oh yeah, right here we got 2 inputs and 1 output there. That's pretty nice. And then of course we have the tractor. Oh, look at that thing. That's actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It's got a nice winch on there. Drive it. Ooh, okay. So we're just up here. I suppose we need... Do I need fuel for this? Okay, we fuel it in this workbench. I guess that kind of makes sense. So this does have a crafting bench, which is pretty neat, as well as some storage. And then we have a spot for fuel. And I think we can use the biofuel here. So let's, whoops, drive. Oh, there we go. Beep, beep. Oh, look at this baby. Yeah, this is nice. I mean, it's slow, but I like driving around in games. Can I get up here? Ooh. Okay. Did I just get it stuck? Nope. Oh, man, this thing is... I was going to say it's all-terrain. It's most terrain. Definitely most terrain. Oh, yeah, I kind of blocked off the road into this little valley, but there we go. We are cruising on down. Wonder if we can make it up here. Nice bumpy terrain. Oh, yeah. Oh, climb. Climb. Oh, it's going. It's going. Oh, look at this thing. What a trooper. And then we'll just take it right off the edge. Does it right itself at all? Can I right it, or do I have to, like, destroy it and pick it back up? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we just press E and it rights itself again. And time for the ultimate test. Right off the cliff into our new factory. Ooh, yeah, that hurt me a little bit, and I think we got this thing stuck now. That's beautiful. I love it. I love this tractor, and I can't wait to unlock more vehicles. I know there's a few other ones besides just the Explorer. I think you have to buy them from the shop, which is something that we should unlock soon and check out. But I think that's going to do it for today's episode. We got some of the quartz stuff unlocked. We set up this little factory here for crafting the crystal oscillators, and played around with the foundations for the first time. I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, I like it. So if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next episode. Like I said, we need to get into the steel production, start working on that, possibly setting up a new kind of main factory with steel production in mind. Or there's a few things that I haven't unlocked here yet that we could play around with, like the awesome sink and the awesome shop. I also haven't unlocked jump pads yet. There might be a couple other things we could check out. Or we could even just do a bit more exploring, especially since we have the map now, so we can kind of see where we've been and where we want to go a little bit better. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, all of that stuff. And we'll see you all next time. Goodbye, folks.